Hey human! Have you ever wondered, does my cat have preferences even stronger than the lovely petting I usually give? Many people think that a rub on our ears is enough to make us happy, but the truth is, there are many activities that cats adore. Today I'm going to share with you the 10 things we, marvelous felines, love more than being petted. Get ready because some of these things will surprise you, and might even improve our kitty lives around here. Stick around until the end because number 2 will make you think, oh, my cat does that. Number 10, exploring boxes and bags. Ah, I love a good cardboard box. It's like an adventure waiting to happen. And that crinkly sound from a paper bag? Irresistible! Studies show that in the wild, cats seek out hideouts and burrows to feel safe from predators. And guess what? A simple cardboard box in the middle of the room becomes our secret kingdom. Cozier than a head scratch, believe it or not. It's the perfect place to hide, keep warm, and, of course, keep an eye on you. Maybe we're plotting a cute ambush. You've probably noticed the way I eye an empty box. It doesn't take long before I make it my cozy spot. Feeling secure is one of our greatest pleasures, and you'll see that the instinct to explore outweighs any affection. Stay tuned, human! What's next is even more interesting and will make you wonder if your cat is truly a master explorer. Number 9, using scratching posts and elevated shelves. You know those moments when you catch me sharpening my claws on everything in sight? It's not just about sharpening my claws, human. It's my way of marking territory. Yes, I own this place, and sometimes even releasing stress. This is essential for us cats. Sisal or cardboard scratching posts are my favorite toys to blow off steam and keep me from scratching your furniture. Not that I don't enjoy a good chair, but a scratching post is just more productive. And when it comes to elevated shelves, oh, my feline heart skips a beat. Cats love having a high perch to observe everything below. Back in the wild, we climb trees to keep an eye on our surroundings, and guess what? Shelves are like our modern-day trees. When I have a high place to hang out, I feel safe and powerful, watching everyone and everything from above. And if I can scratch there too, even better. This habit is instinctive, dear human, and it helps release built-up energy. Plus, it makes us much happier, and honestly, I'd prefer these vertical adventures over sitting in your lap all the time, only occasionally, okay? But when you offer me a space to explore, you'll have a much calmer and happier cat. Now, pay attention to the next one, because we'll talk about something you probably don't do as much as you should. Number 8, playing. You might think we don't care much for fun, but trust me, playing is essential for our well-being. When we're chasing a ball or leaping to catch feathers on the end of a wand, or anything that moves irresistibly, we're just following our natural hunting instincts. That's right, playtime is our hunting practice. And by doing this, we release energy, stimulate our minds, and strengthen our reflexes. Not to mention, playing is great to keep us from destroying your furniture or your shoes. Oops! Behavioral veterinarians say that cats who play regularly tend to have fewer anxiety issues and are much calmer and happier. Plus, playtime strengthens the bond between us and you, as it becomes a moment of mutual attention and connection. And let's be honest, playing with us is a way to show that you care. Now, if you want to see your cat even more agile and healthy, toys that move unpredictably are key. After all, a challenge is far more interesting than a simple head pat. Not that we don't like affection, but the thrill of the chase is everything. So, dear human, if you take some time to play with your kitty every day, you'll notice how their energy improves and how they become more confident and happy. And oh, prepare yourself for some epic runs and jumps. Now, let's move on to number 7, and this will really surprise you if you think we're just ordinary felines. Number 7, watching movement. We're natural-born hunters. Did you know? Our hunting instincts are as sharp as a blade, which is why we're so mesmerized by anything that moves. It could be a leaf dancing in the wind, a flying insect. Oh, how I'd love to catch one, or even that light reflection on the wall. We can't resist. We spend long minutes just watching, trying to predict the next move, the next step of our prey. Believe me, we're focused. And if something is out of reach, like a bird outside the window, don't be surprised if you hear us chattering our teeth, a sign of excitement. Sometimes, we'll even swish our tails, showing impatience. Our adrenaline is pumping as if we're on a hunt. It's a way to release built-up energy, keeping us mentally stimulated and alert. Now, if you let me watch through a window with a safety screen, no risky escapes, okay, it becomes the perfect pastime. Cats love this kind of activity more than constant affection. In fact, what we want most is to keep our wild instincts sharp and, of course, stay happy and mentally engaged. After so much excitement, how about talking about something all cats love? It's going to be delightful! Number 6. Sleeping. Ah, this is my favorite time of the day! We are true nap masters. It's no wonder we spend more than half our day dozing off. We sleep so much to conserve energy. After all, who knows when the next hunt will be, right? But in a peaceful home, sleep becomes a haven of tranquility. It's not just for resting, but also for relaxing and processing everything that happened during the day. Studies show that while we sleep, we process stimuli and reinforce learnings. This helps us stay even more alert and focused when we wake up. So, when you see me napping for hours, it's not just laziness, it's my brain preparing for the next adventure or hunt. Did you know that the spot we choose to sleep in says a lot about how we feel? If I nap on your lap, it's a sign of complete trust. But often, I prefer to hide in elevated spots or cozy corners where I feel protected and safe. And yes, I'm a master at changing spots throughout the day. In the morning, I might be on the couch, but by the afternoon, who knows? I might find a super comfy box to settle into. And guess what? I don't need constant affection to be happy. Just a good place to sleep and a calm environment, and I'm content and relaxed. Now get ready! Let's talk about something all cats truly love. Number 5. Getting special treats. Ah, now you'll see just how exciting a simple treat can be for a cat. Most cats perk up instantly at the sound of a package being opened. I quickly learned to associate that sound with something delicious. And believe me, getting a special treat can be even more thrilling than a pat on my fur. Not that I don't enjoy a good scratch behind the ears, but the treat. Oh, the treat is priceless! Experts even recommend giving these goodies in moderation because, let's be honest, nobody wants to end up overweight from too many treats, but seriously, they're so good! Some treats are even better because they help with dental health or fur care. So, a well-chosen treat can be very beneficial in my daily life, not to mention tasty, of course. But do you know what's even more fun? Using treats as rewards to learn new things. When you call my name and I respond, a treat is the perfect reward. It's far more motivating than just a pat on the head since the taste gives me that extra incentive to learn and bond even more with you. It's a way to show affection without invading my space too much, respecting my independent feline personality. So, if you want to make me happy, a delicious treat will make all the difference. After all, who doesn't love a tasty little reward? Hey! If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to support the channel. Leave a like right now and subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming feline tips. It's quick and makes a huge difference. I promise to keep bringing super cute and interesting content for all cat lovers out there. Hit that subscribe button, and let's make your kitty's life even happier together. Number 4. Cozy hiding spots. And this one will make you think, my cat loves this. Have you noticed when your cat seems to disappear, looking for a spot to hide? That's natural. Cats love having places where they can vanish from sight, like a safe little den. Have you ever seen them sneak into open drawers, spaces behind the couch, or any tiny nook around the house? This behavior comes from our protective instincts, inherited from our wild ancestors. In the wild, hiding is a survival strategy. At home, these hiding spots bring a sense of security and comfort. They help us relax and reduce anxiety, especially when the environment gets a bit chaotic. Some super caring owners even set up cozy tents or padded boxes for us, giving us a place of our own to rest or discreetly observe the surroundings. For us, these corners are like sanctuaries. And honestly, many cats prefer spending time in these hideaways over receiving pets. If you respect this need for space, you'll notice your cat becomes more confident and comfortable interacting when they're ready. It's like having a refuge that lets us be our authentic feline selves. So, tell me, does your cat have a favorite hiding spot? Share it in the comments. I bet they do. Number 3, eating. Did you know that mealtime is one of the most enjoyable parts of our day? Eating is more than just a necessity, it's a true celebration. We are obligate carnivores, which means we need plenty of animal protein to stay healthy and happy. That's why, when you choose the right food for us, it tastes even better and brings that special joy that makes us purr with delight. Most cats love a mix of dry and wet food because it makes meals tastier and keeps us hydrated. And here's an important tip: always provide a calm and quiet spot for us to eat, away from noise and distractions. This helps us enjoy every bite without stress, and if there are other kitties around, having separate bowls avoids those who eats first squabbles. Oh, and you know that moment when we find the perfect meal? The one that makes us meow with satisfaction? It's so wonderful! Sometimes, a good plate of food is even better than any cuddle, you know? Now that we've talked about eating, let's move on to drinking, but in a special way that we absolutely love. Number 2, drinking from the faucet. Oh, what a delight! Have you noticed how fascinated we cats are by the sound of running water? The magical sound of the faucet is irresistible. Many of us will just sit there, staring at the stream of water, as if it were a show. Sometimes, we even start licking the faucet just to feel the running water on our tongues. But there's a reason for this, did you know? In nature, moving water is a sign of freshness and safety because it's usually free of contamination. That's why we prefer moving water, like from the faucet or flowing water fountains. And trust me, if you leave the faucet running for a while, you'll see how I feel like the true king of the water kingdom. By the way, did you know there are special fountains for cats that keep the water flowing constantly? They're amazing, and we love them. They even help keep us healthy by encouraging us to drink more water, which prevents urinary problems. And believe it or not, when we're caught up in the joy of drinking fresh water, we might even ignore cuddles. The pleasure of drinking becomes completely hypnotic. Now, with this refreshing moment explained, let's move on to number 1, which will leave you in awe. Number 1, being brushed. It might seem a bit contradictory for those who think cats love to be more independent, but most of us adore this moment of affection. Brushing is not just about hygiene, it's like a gentle massage that helps us relax and improves blood circulation. Plus, it removes loose fur, reducing the number of hairballs we swallow while sunbathing or grooming ourselves. And yes, many cats purr and even rub up against their humans while being brushed, showing just how much we enjoy it. Now, not every cat likes the same brush. Some prefer softer ones, while others are more comfortable with firmer combs. The key is to go slow, respect your cat's boundaries, and if they're not into it, take a break and try again another day. The truth is, many of us prefer this brushing routine over simple back scratches because, for us, this care ritual is a true source of pleasure and well-being. So, have you tried brushing your cat today? I bet they'll love it! Now, If you think you already know everything about cats, you might want to check out this video. It features 14 cat behaviors explained that many people find odd but actually reveal a lot about what's going on in your kitty's mind. Do you know these things? Click the screen and keep exploring the fascinating world of cats with me.